That's not gonna work. Yeah, that's right. Fan diction.
Welcome back to the Rhodes Show. We're going to start a whole new game today. A very controversial game. The game came out in the, I believe, early 2000s. It's a Rockstar game called Manhunt. They just re-released it on the PlayStation 4 network, and this is one of my favorite games I used to play as a kid. And I say that, and you're thinking, this is one of your favorite games as a kid. This is one of your favorite games as a kid. You sicko, crazy son of a bee. Alright, call me what you will, but you know what? I love this game. I thought Manhunt was one of the best games that Rockstar ever made. The original first one. Second one wasn't so great. And I love that they're re-releasing some of these original PlayStation 2 games on the PlayStation 4 now. Like this, there's Bullies on here, Max Payne 1, which, I mean, I own Max Payne, all the Max Paynes on PC. I love those games, but just not as fun to watch, I think, because they're very heavily story-driven. I mean, Manhunt's very heavily story-driven, too, you'll see, actually, because it has a pretty half-decent story to it. But, this game was extremely controversial when it first came out. It was, destroyed in the news for being just overly gory and, you know, setting kids off about having these just being, this is the reason why there's school shootings and things like this and Doom and all kinds of crazy games. But I don't believe it. I mean, I'm a firm believer in violent video games have nothing to do with it. The only thing that have to do with it is the people and their upbringings. This may be a 0.1% of why it happens, but it's not the majority reason it happens. Excuse me as I take a drink. Alright, so let's play a game. Turn up brightness a bit, because it is a bit of a dark game, and I always have trouble looking at dark stuff. I'm just going to do Fetish. Sounds great, huh? It's normal mode, then there's hardcore. I've never beaten this on hardcore. Back in the day, I did play this, and I did beat it on Fetish.
Looks like this goes all the way to the top. I can't trust anyone, least of all the police, and time's running out. I've got to get the one piece of evidence that will expose Starkweather without a shadow of a doubt. Footage and testimony of a man who was executed by the state 5 hours ago.
After everything's done here, I'll do a slight synopsis.
Found guilty and sentenced to death.
I don't like talking through these because I think it's atmospheric, especially if you've never played the game.
And was executed last night.
Hey, tough guy, wake up. You're not dead. I'm not yet. You get the same chance.
Alright.
As far as the world is concerned, you died back in the chamber. Justice was served, James fell, cash was rotting in hell. Hey, get a grip and calm down. Probably somebody was shot back in hell. Pick up the ears. Put it on. Go on. That's better. Now only you can hear me. And that's the way you're gonna want it, because I'm your only way out of here. Hey, easy. Look, you've had an unexpected reprieve. Do exactly as I say, and I promise this will be over before the night is out.
Night is out. So basically what it is you were a prisoner on death row. Oh yeah, nah, we don't really care about these. But, basically you were a prisoner on death row. They took you for some kind of a deal. And now you're starring in a snuff film to hopefully get out when you're done killing hundreds of people. Or how many ever it is. So, yeah. That's why it was very controversial, because it was like you're being forced to kill people. It's very sadistic and wrong. But I mean, it's no worse than like a Stanley Kubrick film. Has anybody ever seen Clockwork Orange? That was in the 70s and it was screwed up. Hardcore. I like that movie. Alright, so I'm going to run through everything. You're not supposed to run. Don't run. Remember, Rhodes pro tip, don't run. But I do it a lot because I've started to learn how this game's worked. Okay, so there's a guy right around this corner. So, the longer you hold in the button, basically, this is what this is telling you. The longer you hold in the button, basically, that you do a more visceral execution attack. And this is what was really messed up about the game, because everybody saw these, like, crazy, gory stuff that would happen, and they were like, oh, this is horrible, the kids are saying it. The kids! We must think about the kids! Though every night on the, you know, television, you see rape, murder, death, rape, murder, death. But, that's okay, I guess, you know. Keeping America fearful. Okay, so this guy's right here. I did lock on with L1. They're going to tell you how to do that eventually later, but I already remembered to do it.
Just do it!
Alright, let's get that red. Yeah, it's red time. Here it comes. Ooh, yeah. It's ooh. Yeah, I remember that was the neck snap one. Oh, that was bad.
What it takes to be our leading man. A little audition, if you will.
Do you ever feel like a plastic bag in the game? Manhunt killing people? No, I'm not singing the whole thing. I'm not JonTron. This is enough of it. Okay, gotta go lurk in the darkness, which apparently standing in the corner like a hunchback of Notre Death over there. That means you're okay, you know. Just stand in a dark corner. Remember, kids, if you're ever trying to sneak up on people or run away, just run in dark corners. They can't see you. Apparently, as soon as you cross the shadow line, you are 100% invisible. Remember, Raptor Pro tip. Alright, now we just gotta wait on Ye Triangle to pass by. I think you can get a red visceral attack on this guy, but I'm not 100% sure. But I'm just gonna go for a yellow. Yeah, let's get a yellow so you can see a different one. Just knees him in the face to death. Which, I'm not sure if that would necessarily kill somebody if you hit him 3 times in the face with a knee. It's just me. There's nobody through here. Okay. Yeah. Painkillers. Once you go over painkillers, get you 50% of your health back. Sucks is you can't stow painkillers in this game like you can like Max Payne. I think Max Payne came out after this, maybe roughly around the same time. It was in a year or two of each other. But painkillers you could at least stock in that game. This one you cannot, which kind of stunk. Maybe in Manhunt 2 you could stock painkillers up, but I wasn't 100% sure. I can't remember now. Now I gotta punch the crap out of this guy for a while.
I got him. He's mine. Oh yeah, he's mine.
Okay, if I remember correctly, how to fight. Just pressing square is a hard attack, pressing X is like quick combo punches. If I remember correctly, the quick combos were better, but I don't remember completely, 100%. I mean, it's been literally like 10 years since I've played this game, so give me some credit here, guys. Oh god, I'm dying. I'm dying. Ooh, there it is.
Okay, that one hurt.
Oh. I think the best thing to do is just literally punch the crap out of them. Because eventually they get scared. Ooh. Yeah, there it is. Come on, bring it on.
You don't have to do this, man.
Oh, come on, man. Quit running away like a little biatch.
Come on, guys. Let's skin this shit sack.
Skin this shit sack. Yeah. That's how people talk, right? Hoods! I'm dead now. I don't know, it's just to me, I think it was just the subject matter of this game, because really this isn't brutal yet. I think there's some parts where you like blow people's heads off, but that's no worse than what you see in games nowadays, and now it's just like, nobody makes a deal about it anymore. I don't know, it just wasn't that big of a deal. Okay, save point there. You know what, let's set it here, because we're at a save point. Set it here on this one. So, I mean, I just don't think this game's really that bad yet. It's just an okay game. It's not that horrible. Maybe I'm just overly saturated with blood and death now. Well, anyways, guys, like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be playing some more of this series. Hopefully, I'm going to play through this game if my recording software decides to not be crappy. I've been having a lot of trouble with it lately. Kind of working with Elgato OBS and a bunch of other stuff. That's all maybe techno jargle that you don't care about. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye!
Now do yourself a favor. You see that subscribe button? Why don't you give it a little press?